With the increase of California minimum wage in July 1st, 2014, from $8 an hour to $9 an hour, all California employers are going to have to take a few steps to comply with this new increase. The first step is all employers should review the salary for all exempt employees. To qualify for exempt, there's a two-part test. One is salary basis test, and the other aspect of the test is the duties that the employee actually performs. But for the salary, most employees are going to have to be paid 2 times the equivalent of a 40-hour week at minimum wage. So that means under the increase of with the minimum wage, to qualify as an exempt employee, the employee is going to have to earn about $37,440 per year to qualify for that exemption. And when the minimum wage increases again in 2016 up to $10 an hour, that number is going to bump up again to $41,600 annually. The second item that employers should consider is reviewing their Wage Theft Protection Act notice. Now, under the law, employers don't have to reissue a new wage theft notice to all of their employees if the increase in minimum wage shows up on the employee's pay stubs at their next on their next pay date. But it's a good time for employers to review the notice that they're giving out to their employees and ensure that it complies with the law. Third, employers should review their timekeeping system and policies. Now, any kind of off-the-clock claims that employees allege are going to have an increased liability there with the higher minimum wage. And it's just a good time to review that the timekeeping system's up to date and compliant with California law. Fourth, I'm also recommending that employers review the pay stubs that are provided to employees and ensure that the payroll companies that they're using to provide the pay stubs to employees know about the increase in California's minimum wage and understand the different information that needs to be included on the employee's pay stubs with the increase. For example, the regular rate of pay for an employee and their overtime rate needs to be listed on the pay stubs. Now, these are going to increase with the increase in minimum wage, and it's good that employers take a look and make sure their payroll companies are including that on the pay stubs. And also, I recommend that employers should just take another look at how they classify their employees as independent contractors. The standard doesn't change for when an employee or worker is an independent contractor or not, but again, with the higher minimum wage, the liability goes up dramatically now if there's a misclassification issue. And then finally, I'm also recommending that employers review any wage agreements with employees. And just as a reminder, employees can't agree under California law to work for less than minimum wage.